Some coaches got fired, some coaches resigned, and it kind of made this list a little bit hard. But in my opinion, these are the top 5 best performing coaches in the EPL this season. Number 5 has to be Regis Lebris, and that is the coach of Sunderland. This Sunderland team has been on fire. They've had exceptional after exceptional performances in the Premier League against big teams that you expect would walk over them and get the easy 3 points. Sunderland has actually surprised everybody this season, and they just have to hold on for the next 13 games, because I believe that if they continue to play the way they are playing, they are definitely not going to drop below top 10, which is going to be an incredible achievement for a newly promoted team. My number 4 best performing coach in the 25-26 season is Keith Andrews. Keith Andrews used to be the set-piece coach for Brentford. But then after Thomas Frank left to Spurs, he took over. And I didn't think he was going to last in the job very long. I thought it was just going to be on an interim basis. But Keith Andrews has actually been quite decent. And lucky for him, Thiago, after having a long injury spell on the sideline, now became healthy this season and he has been on fire. Even though they lost 2 major signings in the summer in Wisa and Mbeumo, Thiago has been good for them. Kevin Schade has been incredible, and then they now have Damsgaard in that middle. And also the fact that they had the foresight to go get Kieran Kelleher from Liverpool as their goalkeeper has been an incredible move for Brentford. My 3rd performing coach has to be Unai Emery. If you guys remember, in the beginning of the season, in the first maybe 5 to 6 games, Aston Villa recorded no wins and they didn't even record a single goal. There was literally 0 goals in the first 5 games of the season. But somehow, now they are top 3 in the Premier League because Unai Emery has that kind of magic behind him. Unai Emery has the ability to turn a squad and change their mentality. That is something I've always respected about Unai Emery. Unai Emery is a brilliant tactician, and he also knows how to get the best out of the players that he has. Even though 2 seasons ago he lost one of his best goal scorers in John Duran, and this season he has lost Donny Malen, somehow he's still going to figure out a way to win games. That's just the kind of person that Unai Emery is. And as long as he has the support of his upper management, I don't see how Unai Emery is not always going to be in the Champions League position every year. Coach number 2 in the 2025-2026 season is Andoni Iraola of Bournemouth. And this guy is the reason why I didn't put Pep Guardiola on this list. This guy lost his entire back 5. He lost his best attacking player in this January transfer window, but he's still playing. He's still scoring goals. He's still finding a way to produce. Yes, they've been conceding just as much as they've been scoring, but one thing you know about Bournemouth is he's going to score. You can't stop him from scoring. Yes, he has some very good players, but let's be very honest. Pep Guardiola lost Rodri last year and maybe KDB, and Pep Guardiola started to scratch his head out and he started to freak out. Yes, he had issues off of the field, but what does that really concern anybody? I believe that someone like Andoni Iraola, if he's given the talent and is giving the players, Andoni Iraola is going to be a very, very good head coach. He's going to shock a lot of people in the Premier League. That is how I see him. And the number 1 most performing coach in the EPL is not a surprise. Everybody knows it is Mikel Arteta. The fact that this guy, over the course of 6 going on 7 years, has gradually built this Arsenal side to the point where almost every year now you're expecting them to be contenders, is something that you have to actually give him credit for. Now, we don't know if they are going to win everything this year or if they are going to bottle it, but the fact that every single year now Arsenal are looking like either number 1 or number 2 is something that you have to give him a lot of credit for. So without a doubt, Mikel Arteta is definitely the best performing coach in the EPL this season. And now that he has gotten his elite bench and backup in every position, I expect them to do a lot of damage in every trophy category. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give me your own list and I'll see you in the next video.